And we've got Daisy and Brenda. And Joan or Joanne. And then Filbert. Or just Bert. That's always a good one. And then there is, let's do the New Jersey. Johnny, Joey, Jimmy, Jackie, Joe. Johnny. Go make some coffee. And then there's Jimmy. Go make some coffee. And then there's Joey. Go make some coffee. And then Tommy. Go make some coffee. And let me turn this over. Okay, Jade Turner. That's a cool one. Jade Turner. That sounds like a movie star. Oh, Turney. Let me just X that out. Hold on. Let's do it over here. Jade. I've always liked that name. Jade Turner. I think it was Turner. Yeah. Turner. There you go. And then Sophia. If you have another name, it's y'all girl, Jade Turner. Oh, I see why you said that now. Jade Turner, duh. And then Sharon. I'm going to start pronouncing names every which way that they can be pronounced. So Jade could also be like Jade, like Sade from England, you know, the smooth operator. Turner could be Tournier or Tournaire. And then Sophia could be Saphaya. That's her real name is Saphaya. Sharon could be Sharon, Mama. What is that song called? Mama, Sharon, or something. I don't know. And then Sharon. I like that. And then let's see. Carol could be Carol. And thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, there's always all kind of different ways you can do names and stuff. What's really funny is when you take common names and you just mess them up on purpose. Like there's this video that I made of a girl's name that's Joan, and I'm like Joanne. It's Joanne, I tell you. Or it could be like Joan or something. And then let's see if you can think of another name. Let me know. And then let's see. What was another name? Let's see. Edward. And that could be like, I guess Edward. You can't mess that name up. Edward. There's Eduardo. I don't think you can mess Edward up. That's a pretty stout name. And then let's see. Paris would be Paris or Par is. Yeah, Par is. It is Par is. And then we've got, let's do Let's do Thomas and see what we can do with that. Almost didn't even write it. It could be Thomaze. Thomaze. It's he's a character. His name is Thomaze. It sounds like some kind of like superhero character. And then we've got, if anyone watching has a name you want to put out, let's see. All right, and then Renee is in here. Let's put Renee in here. Renee. All right. Renee. I don't know how to, let's see. Renee. I could do that. Eleanor. That's a good name. All right. Eleanor, yeah. Oh, wait, did I mess it up? I did. Hold on. Eleanor, which could also be pronounced Eleanora. Eleanora. I like that. Or Eleanor. That's pretty good. It is Eleanor, which is kind of like Eleanor anyway. And then hit me with another one, Renee. Let's see. I'm gonna try Samantha. That's always been a pretty name to me. I got a funny one for y'all. Okay. Sam Antha Trinity. That's a really pretty name. What's up, Rynette? It's Kenzie and the Hizzy. All right, I'm gonna get Kenzie on here in a second. Rynette said Trinity. So Trinity, which could be like Trinity. I guess you can't spell that or pronounce that any other way. And then let me put Kenzie on here. She became a sub and a regular of ours, a homie. Kenzie, that's right. Kenzie. And let's see. Let me get back up here. Ariana, that's a really pretty name. Okay, so Ariana. I'm going to get down this list. Just give me a second. Ariana. And it's spelled with 2 N's. Ariana's always been a pretty name. I like that. Kenzie, Trinity, Samantha. And then, yeah, Rudy. So we'll put Rudy on here for Kenzie. And then she wants a heart over Rudy's name. There you go. And Anika, that's another pretty name. Anika. Or Annika. Anakin Skywalker. Anika Skywalker. And then, if y'all don't mind, maybe if y'all wouldn't mind, help me out with the likes before y'all split on me. Let me put Emma here. Okay. So, Emma. Actually, I don't have enough room. Let me do it again. Emma. Thank y'all for the likes. Anybody that does like. Emma. There it is. Bam. E to the M to the M to the A, yo. And then let me go down here. Emma, Anika. Jackson for a boy name. Yep. Jackson's a good name. Every time I say Jackson, my posture gets like I sit up a little straighter, and I'm Jackson, I tell you, by golly. You can't mess that name up. It's just Jackson. And then, oh, no way, Kenzie, that's your dad's name? That's cool. Every time I come across people that okay, oh soldier, let me put you here. You gotta go. Soldier's part of the mafia, so he's got things to do. Soldier mafioso. He's a regular. He's he runs security around here. And Ryobi, that's a really pretty. That's a cool. And yeah, Blocks Rigo. I don't know if Blocks is here or not, but even if he's not, we'll do it. Let me do Ryobi. Okay, Ryobi. Ryobi. Yeah. Oh, and an exclamation mark for Ryobi. And then Blocks Rigo. He's another OG up in the hizzy. And then, oh, for real? Caporojimi. Dude, you and the mafioso stuff. I know Caporojimi. Okay, let's put, yeah, Soldier's a capo. He's a capo, he's a capo. Caporojimi. Capo. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta spell this again. Capo. Rajime. Hey. And then Blackpink. Okay. We'll do that. Blackpink. That's a cool name. And if it's not a name, then that could kind of be like a business name in a way. I kind of like that. You know, it's kind of like, oh, I put blank. Man, what am I doing tonight? Okay. Black. Pink. Okay, I got to tell y'all a funny story. You don't have to add the emojis. Gotcha. Okay. All right, here's a name. Now, this is my cousin's name, and I used to give her, I used to rag her about this. Okay. Her name is Amanda, right? She would go by Mandy as well. Well, one day I was sitting there, and so I was like, my name's Earl Bob, so like that's the most goofiest name on earth. So, you know, like I was sitting there, I was like, Amanda, how am I gonna make fun of her name? And then it dawned on me, she's a man, duh. And I started saying to her, hold on, let me read this. Okay. I feel bad because in my fave global girl group, Cat's Eye, a girl named Manon is on hiatus and everyone is wanting her back, and I really want her back, but it's only been like 4 months and they usually take 10. Cool. Okay. Well, I'll write Manon in honor of your pain. Not joking, but there we go. So, anyways, when I said to my cousin, I went, "You're a man, duh." Like I'm calling her a man, like, and then saying, "Duh," like, of course. Oh my God, she hit the roof mad. And then to this day, everybody like will be like, "You're a man, duh." Anyways, it was funny though. I wasn't being mean to her. Yeah, I can do Cooper. Absolutely. I looked up that Luffy and that Luffy character Blocks, and I don't mind doing it, but I just have not had time right now. I'm finishing up a bachelor's degree with finance. And so my time, like I'm having to write paper after paper, studying finances and the stock market. And then Elon dropped, $1 trillion on the stock market. So there's just so much stuff going on. But I haven't forgotten about Fluffy. I think that's no Luffy. And so I will get to that at some point. But I'm so stretched. Like that's why I'm on so late lately because I'm up writing papers and stuff. Okay, so we've got Annabelle. That's a really very pretty name, and that's close to my daughter's name. My daughter has an Italian name, Annabelle, and Laura, another pretty name. Human beings just know how to make women names sound pretty, you know? And let's see here. We've got, I'm just going to put Rynette in here because I feel like doing that. Rynette. I've been checking your page all day waiting for you to go live, and when I went onto YouTube and I saw you live, I was like, let's go, and I joined so fast. Well, I appreciate that, Kenzie. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Like, I really do mean that. Because I understand that the only, like money, and okay, Jake, absolutely. Let me do Jake. Money, I mean, money's great, and things are great, but I find that the happiest things for me, honestly, are like health. That's good, and then another one is like money is fun because you can do things for your loved ones, or you can do things for people that need help or something like that. Like I truly believe in that, and in finance, I learned that there are so many things that are not important, and like money is a tool. Money's not anything real, it's not like you can't eat money if you're starving. You can't buy life. I mean, I guess you could buy some life, go to a good doctor, but I'm just saying that like if it's at the end and there's nothing you can do, money can't do anything. But you know what is important? You know what we have that's very valuable is time. Anaya. Okay. Time is the one, I believe that's the greatest gift on earth. And so y'all are spending time with me right now, and I'm spending time with you. And so I really honestly do appreciate that. I never take anything like that for granted because you don't know how much time you have. And I love your vids, everything about you, even your pretty smile. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, that reminds me of there was a movie called Dennis the Menace. Y'all probably never saw it. You probably don't even know who Dennis is. I'm going to get to Lana and Hunting Andrea. But there's this movie called Dennis the Menace, and it has Mr. Wilson, who is his next door neighbor, on there. And Dennis knocked Mr. Wilson's teeth out of his false teeth, and so he puts chiclets in there. Anyways, Mr. Wilson smiles, and he's got these two big, like Mr. Wilson smiles like this, and he's got these two big front teeth like that. But the funniest thing about it is this little camera guy goes, now smile, and he sounds like he's from like Brooklyn or something, like maybe New Jersey. I always thought the way that guy said smile was funny. Okay, so let's get back to these names. Lana and Hunting Andrea. I think I'm gonna flip this over, but if y'all want me to do a name again, hold on. Yeah, let me get another piece of paper. Hold on. As the French say, voila. I love the way the French people talk. French people talk with such emotion, and they kind of, they kind of put that little that little, it's never like I can't imagine like a French person I don't know, like giving, I don't know. French people are cool and everything. Let me shut up. Let me write this name. All right. Hunting. Is this like a movie or something? Hunting Andrea. Okay, and then Laura. Laura. And yeah, Dennis the Menace is so funny. I will not be on your streams for 3 to 4 days. Oh, for real? I'm sorry about that. I mean, are you okay, man? Are you? Hopefully, you're going to do something fun. Okay, Madison. Now that's a pretty name. Okay, let's see. Um. So what I'm gonna do is, because I like writing names so much, I'm gonna start getting like different pens, different kind of styles and stuff. And then I'm gonna have this like big swirly thing right here with all these different types of pens. And then what I'll do is either let people pick what pen and then what style when I get a little better. Um, but I've got some like ideas for this. Madison. That's very pretty. Wait a minute. Why is Ryokan sleeping? I don't know why he's sleeping, but I'm going to write his name. Ryokan. Okay. Is that a cat or something? Ryokan? Here we go. Ryokan. I like that name. You gone, Rynette? Okay, well, I hope you have a good night. And oh, camp. Sadly? Why is that sadly? I'm gonna write Mafia's name and Kenzie's name again. Let's see, it's well. I'm gonna write Caprojima. No wait, that's an A. Capo regime. And then I'm gonna write Kenzie again. Even if she's gone, that's okay. She's still. What's that song? I can't remember what it is. And then, what are you going to camp for? Oh, you still okay? Cool. And overnight camp, and I get home. You know what? I don't blame you. I used to do that when I was a little boy. I would go like spend the night with my friends and stuff, and then I'd wait till everybody went to sleep, and then I'd run home and get in my own bed because I just didn't like sleeping in people's homes. It was like, I mean, when you're at home, you can like just be cool with it, but when you're at somebody's house, then it's like everything is like, I don't know. Unless you like, hopefully, unless you have like a really horrible home or something, which hopefully none of y'all do. But yeah, I can totally feel you on that, man. Homesick. And then I'm gonna write Soldier's name. Soldier. Mafioso. Soldier, what's your favorite mafia movie? You're gone. Yeah, I hear you. It's too long, too far, huh? And then we'll put it's y'all girl. Jade or Jade Turner. Here we go. I don't have one, but I do like Harry Potter. Harry Potter's a gangster movie, man. For a school trip, I went to this place called Camp Philip, and it's Luke, a Bible camp, and we went up at noon and stayed the night, and then left the next day at noon, and I had lots of fun, and we played games. That's cool. That's very cool. Now, Harry Potter. Who's your favorite character on Harry Potter? Okay, let me think here. I gotta say, my favorite one is, I forgot how to spell professor. Probably spelled it wrong. I gotta say Professor Snape. Yep. I'm telling you, man. Snape is it. And then, like, I like Voldemort. The guy that played Voldemort, Ray Fiennes. I'm going to mess his name up, but I'm going to write it. He did a great job. That'd be a good drawing to do. I think that's his name. To do it like a Voldemort, like chalk drawing. I watched that guy. I think his name is no, not chalk, but Mad Charcoal. I know he has no nose. It's like this. Wow, I'm making Boulder Baby. And then it's just nothing. Man, there's a well, there's a I'm not going to say anyone's name, but that is the most awfulest just like drawing of Voldemort. That looks so bad. But there's this like personality online, and he's a real famous guy. Not going to get into who he is or anything, but he had a nose job done, and he messed his nose up, and it's like kind of going viral because before his nose was like, it was like kind of like this. It was just like a normal nose, but it was kind of like a bigger nose. But it fit his face, like he had like a large face, so he would naturally have a larger nose. And dude got a surgery, and like his nose is like now like that. It looks weird. Anyways, I'm not talking bad about anybody. Let me shut up. But let me see here. Let me draw. We got Harry Potter. Harry Potter. What about this one? All right. Here's another one of my favorite characters off of Harry Potter. What does he say? He goes, I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter's my friend. Harry Potter kicked somebody's butt over Harry Potter. Don't you mess with Harry Potter. I'm going to get gangsta on you. Ashley Nichols, I live for her. She is so amazing. Yeah, I mean, I would use pencil, but here's the thing. Like, look at the difference in this. Okay. So, we've got Capo. And then, which one's more pleasing to look at? I think the marker might be. But see, I think you should use pencil. Yeah, I hear you. If I could get like maybe, I don't know, maybe they make different kind of pencils or something. I need something dark because that's awful. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, I am left-handed, but I'm ambidextrous kind of because see, like, let's see. It's not as good. It's kind of horrible. Let me try it again. I never write with my right hand. If I practice, I could do it like really, really, really easily. Let me try it again. And see, the reason I think I can do this is because I'm a musician, and so I've played music all my life, and mainly drums. I play some guitar too and things like that, but I played that like for a living for a long time with many, many different bands, different styles of music and everything. And my hands condition themselves, to thousands and thousands of hours of playing different styles of music and everything. And I don't know, like I've never practiced, but I mean, if I can like write that well with my right hand, I mean, all I'd have to do, like if I worked on it for like a week, I think I could do it, almost flawless. Let me try to write in cursive. Well, that was almost a train wreck right there. I mean, that's pretty good for like a right-handed, right? Whenever I am a lefty. And oh, tell me if y'all know what sound this is. I know you will. Such a cool sign. I love that story too. And let me see. So if y'all want another name written, let me know. If not, it's cool. If you want to just leave me on in the background while you're doing other stuff, that's cool too. I'd like to do like ASMR stuff. It gave me a second oh yeah. The what is that called again? It's called the three, I don't know, the triangle, circle, and can you write chance? And absolutely. I think I'm gonna get another fresh paper. Well, I'll write it right here. I'm gonna get see, I save all of these for my um my pictures whenever I go live and stuff. So okay, let's write chance. Ooh, listen to that. Okay, that was a train wreck. Right, just like right there live. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, ask. Yeah, I can. Okay, let me do. Let's see. Let me do chance. And then I think it was Elliot. Let me see. No, yeah, Elliot. And then I'm going to do Erica. And Elliot. Okay. I had to go back and make sure that was the name. And then Erica. There we go. And like that. Kinsey. Okay. For real. For show. As I do this more, I kind of get into more styles, you know? So it'd be neat to like write people's names one way, then write it another way. I have K before A on my name, Eric. Got K before. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, well, guess what? Then I'll write it again. Because that's how we roll. Ain't that what the chipmunk said? That's how we roll, I think. Okay. Let's do Erica again. Now I gotta check the name. I gotta make sure. Okay. I have a K before A on my name. I got you. Okay. She said, "What's your problem, fool? Get that right. Get back up there and do that name right. Who do you think you are?" And then, let me see here. Erica. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Okay. Let me do Rudy next to your name, Kinsey. I always think about that football player when I think about that name, Rudy. That's actually a really good name, a really good movie. And then I'll put the heart down here. Rudy, this is from Kinsey, okay? Not from me. But, you know, you're still cool, Rudy. Okay. I'll have to do one name at a time. Let's see. Give me a name, soldier, let me write it, then you can give me another name. Um which name do you want me to start off with first? Shedletsky. That's an interest. Is that like a last name? Shedletsky? It sounds like maybe a Polish name. Letsky. Perfect. Shedletsky. And then what you got? Two-time slasher. John Doe. Guest 666. Brooks Harvey. Jackson Harvey. Okay. Let me do one thing here. Hold on one second. All right, Kenzie. Have a good one. I gotta put some tape on this for grip. I'll do Brooks Harvey for you. Harvey and Jackson Harvey. There you go. All right, now what was the list you wanted again? I'm gonna put this one right here. Let me get this out. All right, go ahead. Give me your list. I'm gonna write it. You get your whole sheet of paper just for you. What was that list again? Shedletsky. Let me write that down again. Okay. Shedlet. How in the world did you write all that quick? Letsky. Okay. And then we've got Elliot. Oh. Okay, then we've got Chance. If anybody else wants me to do a name, let me know. I'll pop it over here. And I'll still have his list going right here. And then guest 1/3, or I'll get it right. Let's see, guest 1337. Two-time. Okay. And then Slasher. And then we've got John Doe. And then guest 666. And then Nosferatu. And then 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. This is almost like a ingredients you've got going on here. Noli. And then Cool Kid. Oh, wait, there's more people talking here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I can do all those. Absolutely. Olivia and then Jane. So let's see. Let me put Cool Kid here. Okay. And then we're going to do Olivia. Olivia is always as I say, a pretty name. Olivia. I like that. And then I saw Lyra. Lyra! Uh-oh. I know who that is. Okay. Lyra. But I got to do Lyra. I put Lyra. And then I put, what was it? 2 more R's? Or I think it was 2 more R's go here. 2 more letters go here. I did a video for Lyra. It's Lyra. That's got to be what it is. That's a cool name. I like that. And then Jane Doe. Let me put those over here. Lyra. Lyra. Is it Lyra AC or is it Lyra C? I think it's Lyra C. Is that what it is? I bet that's what it is. And Jane Doe. Lyra made me feel all good about my voice. I was like, she said that I had a nice voice, and I was like, cool. And let's see, Noob. The noobs are back in town. The noobs are back in town. Oh, yeah? It's a good voice? Okay, well, I appreciate that. And Blue, is that dude? Blue Dew? Blue Dew. Okay. Blue Dew. And then Pretty Princess. Let's see. Y'all can't even see these. Hold on. Pretty Princess. Okay. And Mafioso. How do you have all this mafia stuff and not have a favorite mafia movie? Oh, Zoe. Okay. I got you. Zoe. Hold on. I'm gonna do you right. Because you said it so many times I didn't see it. Zoe. And then Zoe. Check that out. Zoe. And Lyra. C. And let me see here. Chong pork. I'm begging. Chong pork. Okay. Chong pork. That's cool. Oh, no. Hold on. I don't know about that name. I'm gonna have to, hold on. I gotta remove that. Yeah, that name, Soldier, I had to remove that. Let's see. It's Zoe, yeah. Is this right? It's like, is it Zoe? Is that it? Okay, Anthony. Okay. Lydia's a cool name. Lydia's a Russian name, I think. Anthony, there we go. Okay, and we'll do Zoe again. And then, wait, 4 eyes. Let's see. Do you mean to put your name next to Anthony's? Lydia? If you want me to, I will. It's not a Russian name? Okay. What kind of name is Lydia then? Like, where does that originate from? Do you know? Is it Italian? Lydia. Gotta go? Okay, you too, Lyra C. Okay, cool. Thank you, Comprajimi. It is an American name. I see. Okay, well, maybe it did originate in America. I know one thing. Can I tell you what originated in America? Y'all tell me. Okay, the first person that gets this, that can type in what this is, then I'll write your name for free. Deal? Okay. All right. Tell me who knows what this is right here. This was made in America. It is an American conception. Do y'all know what that is? You swing them. Nunchucks. You got it. That's an American thing. In fact, that's one of the most dangerous weapons that a person can use on. It's like for yourself, because here's the thing. If you've ever had a pair of these, I knocked myself out with a pair of these one time. But if you've ever had a pair, when you hit something with it, the first thing that happens is because of that linkage in the middle, it slings back and hits you almost every single time. And yeah, they were made in Hollywood. I believe it was Hollywood. There's not any type of like, not that you need a weapon or anything, but I'm just saying like, even like because my son he does jujitsu and he does nunchucks and things like that. Now, if he hits somebody with one of them, it's going to hurt them, but it will also swing right back and hit because he's busted his arms up before with them. Can you do my brother's name, Ricky? Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Olivia. I'll do Olivia again. Absolutely. Let's put Olivia up here. That way, if Lydia requests something else, I can put hers in here. You know what's kind of funny is that like each person kind of has their little real estate on the page. Oh yeah, well you know what? I appreciate that, Lydia. I've never really tried. Like this is new to me, but I do enjoy it. So I'm gonna learn more and grow with it. But this is like Capragime's area. Okay, let me get back to Olivia. I think I'm gonna put Olivia next to Olivia. There we go. Ruiz. Oh yeah, absolutely. Please make no. It's Ru. I think you might have had a typo with that. Yeah, Ruiz. Absolutely. We do that. That's actually a really cool name. Ruiz, and then we'll put a king's hat right there for your family. I'm. That's a horrible king's hat, by the way. But I'm thinking that's a last name, so we'll kind of honor it a little bit. And Earl Bob. Okay, I'm gonna write Earl Bob just for y'all. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna write it. Okay. When I was a little baby, they said we want to give him a name that everybody will remember, and they said let's name him Earl. And then some genius said, no, let's not name him just Earl. Let's name him Earl Bob. And that's how I ended up with such a wonderful, unique, never heard before or again name. Earl Bob. Just for me and for your pleasure. Earl Bob. Right there. Oh my God, I wrote my name wrong. That's real. That really just happened. I wrote Ear Bob. Come on, man. Come on. No. That's live. I know that ain't a big deal to anybody else, but I wrote Ear Bob, man. Come on. Hold on a second. That ain't gonna fly. I gotta write Earl Bob. Oh, man, that. That was gonna be like a short that I was gonna make, and I was gonna chop it, and I was gonna have my name on there, and it was gonna be like, I was promoting my name and everything, and I was doing my story and everything, and I wrote ear bob. Man, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, can you please do my dog's name? Yep. Let me pull up another page here. Voila. Or as the French say, voila. Okay, let me go back up here because I've been talking. I need to be working. Get to work, Sonny Jim. Let's see, Cheebix with cheeseburger, please. Yep, absolutely. Cheebix with cheeseburger? Okay. Cheebix. I don't know what that is. That sounds like a little name for like a gerbil or something. Cheebix? God, I hope it's not a person's name and I offended them. Cheebix with cheeseburger. And you know what? I love cheeseburgers. But I was talking yesterday. I think my all-time favorite food of all is tacos. I ain't gonna lie. Cheebix with cheeseburger. That sounds like a cool. Let's see. Please do my dog's name Duke. Yep, I can do that. Let's do Duke right. Because Duke sounds like he's in charge. Ain't nobody gonna mess with Duke. I bet Duke is a. That sounds like the name of a real strong dog. And then let me draw a little. The world's worst king's hat. What is this called again? A crown? Yeah. I call it a king's hat. And then we got Chewy. We're going to do Chewy. I used to have a friend named Chewy. Chewy. Well, I still do. And then I can't stop. I'm trying to be quiet, bro. I can't stop. What, are you laughing about ear bob? Because that was insane. Okay, I got to do this. Everybody's putting this in the room. I'm going to have to just go on and do it. I saw Soldier, who is Caprojima, in the comments. He put that in on my stream first, and I was like, what is that, dude? And it's supposed to be like a little happy cat face, but I was like, man, I don't know about that. Yeah, Stray Kids, we can do that. I don't know what happened to the stream. It says nobody's in here. Ear Bob. That's funny. Oh, your dog on your profile. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is cute. That looks like a I mean, it kind of looks like a pit bull, but I don't want to say pit bull because it's like a given. Everybody's got a pit bull. He might be a pit bull. Not everybody has a pit bull. He looks like a healthy pit bull. That's a pit bull. Can you do percent in bubble letters? I can't do bubble letters yet. I will learn how to do them. I'm so sorry, I can't. I can try. Percent in bubble. That's interesting. Okay, like, I mean, I could like do this, and then like this, and you called me out. You done busted me out now. Have a golden retriever. He's laying next to me on my comfy big back bed. Okay. Lovable Hashira. All right. I'm going to draw a picture. I'm sorry. I can't do the bubble, and you busted me out. You caught me red-handed. It's true. Earl Bob or Ear Bob can't do bubble letters, but I promise you I'll try. I promise you I'll try to learn. It is a pit bull? Well, you know what? That's a healthy pit bull right there. That, man, he looks, I mean, I'm looking at him. Grabs Nerf gun. I'm gonna draw lovable Hashira on the bed with her dog, and then I'm gonna draw Lydia's dog. So like, here's the bed, and what do you know? It's black. And then here's Hashira sitting on the bed. And then this is her black dog laying here, making fun of Earl Bob because Earl Bob can't draw worth a flip. And no, I'm not ignoring you. What's up? I mean, I'm just trying to keep up with the stream. Let's see, Keprojimi's head. There. Okay, let's see. Grabs Nerf gun. And then I think I got all this mixed up because you said you had a. Oh, it wasn't a black dog. It was a golden retriever. And then Lydia says she had a dog. Let's see. And then I'm gonna draw Lydia's dog. I'm trying to think like pit bulls. I know they got a lot of muscles, man. Their jaws are like break chicken bones and stuff. Like you know, he's got like you can tell that dog has a healthy nose. I don't know if his ears stick up, so I'm gonna stick one up and one down. And then like he's just sitting there. He's like, "What? Don't you say nothing to my mama?" Okay. I mean, he kind of like that's not him. That's just. Can you do my dog's name, Brutus? Yeah. And okay, I won't draw. I won't write Brutus next to that dog right there. Let's see. Okay, we'll do it up here. Soldier. I'm not. I'm not following what you're saying. You'll have to forgive me. Sometimes I get all of a demon. Yeah. Oh, I've got a picture of a demon. Dang. I'll have to get it out later. But it is a pretty scary picture, and I drew it on accident. Let's see. You want a picture of a demon? That's a hard one. Man, y'all put me on the spot. Okay, here's a demon. No, I'm joking. I do not know how to draw a demon. I'm a demon, I tell you. Why? Because I say so. I've got fangs and bad hair. I don't know how to draw a demon. Oh no. Pulling out the Nerf gun again. Now, that is something I can draw. I can draw a mean Nerf gun. Let me try. Nerf. And then you got your clip here. Grips. And then one of those darts that like stick to the wall. I'm safe? Okay. All right. I guess I'm gonna write your name. Lovable Hashira. Let's see. Did you say you had to go, Lydia? Well, it was good talking with you. I like that name, Hashira. That's pretty. You got the. I don't know what Lydia was saying when she said I got the. But I'm gonna do Lydia's name too. Lovable Hashira. And then we're gonna do Lydia's name right here. Lydia was so nice to ask to do other people's names. She never had us do her name. There we go. And we'll do Brutus with Lydia. Because Brutus is taking care of, he's taking care of things, you know? Brutus is handling things. The last comment I saw of yours, you said on my other account. That's all I saw. Oh, Blocks is in the hizzy. All right, we gotta do some Blocks Rigo. I'm amazed that Blocks Rigo has the name that he does because there's no numbers or anything in it. It's just Blocks Rigo. All right, lovable. Take care. Hey, what's up, Katie? All right, let's do Katie. I don't know. I mean, she didn't ask for us to, but I'm just going to do it anyway because that's how I roll. Katie K9P. And then, let's see here. Blocks, you got any names you want me to write? Just let me know if you do. Oh, you're not going? Okay, Lydia. Well, look, I wrote you and Brutus's name here. And if you got another name, Lydia, let me know. I'll write it. I'm going to think of a name to write. Let me see. I'm going to write a name. Y'all might not know who this is. But me as a musician, playing music all my life, I think this guy was an amazing musician. Jimi Hendrix. One of my all-time favorite musicians. And my dad taught me about him. Oh, you liked my singing? Oh, bro. One time, I was writing up a policy for one of my clients, and she was from the north, and so she goes, "Ooh," and I was like, "What is it, ma'am?" And she goes, "What am I drawing?" Oh, well, no, I wasn't drawing anything. I was writing Jimi Hendrix in honor of Jimi Hendrix. He was a guitar player, one of my favorite musicians of all time. I still play music and everything, so I'm still a musician. But I'm the type of person where I've got like 5 different jobs. I've got my hands in 5 different pots, always trying to bring money in any way I can. Plus, I'm in school, about to get a degree in finance. Can you do my friend's name? Yeah, Lydia, absolutely. Isaiah, now that's a cool name. Okay, we're going to do it by yours and Brutus's name. I mean, that's okay. Let me write it again. There we go, Isaiah. I like that name. If you ever listen to my streams long enough, you'll always notice that I'm always complimenting people on their names. And when you grow up with a name like Earl Bob, like every name that you hear is like, you're like, I would have liked that name. I would have taken that name. That would be a good name. Yeah, y'all could have named me that over there. Yes, yeah. Oh, I like that one over there. Um, so all of y'all's names is amazing to me. Blocks, I have no idea what that is. What is that? Oh, that's a cat in a box. Cool. Cat Rigo. And that's the dab. Oh yeah. Let me do it. Let me do a little dab. Little Earl Bob do his little dab. Ooh. But so I was writing up this policy for this woman, and she was from the north, and so she heard my voice, and she goes, "I just love your voice," and I was like, "Well, thank you, I appreciate that." And she goes, "You sound like Elvis," and I'm like, "I don't, do I?" And then I was like, let me tell you about Elvis, baby, now. I said, yeah. I said, I said, And I started singing the whole, like me writing up her policy. I was singing out the um the contract information. I'm like, on such a day and time, you said you was gonna pay us about a $3,000 limit. Yeah. And she liked that. Yeah, I can do your friend's name, Lydia. What's your friend's name? So I got Isaiah twice, and then I've got Lydia and Brutus chilling. Or maybe, yeah. Tell me what your friend's name is. Man, it's been a really fun stream tonight. I always enjoy meeting new people and also seeing my subs that are regulars. Mateo, potato. Okay. I'm gonna do Mateo under Brutus right here. It's 130 for me. All right, let's see. My one of my nephews came this close to being named Mateo. And then I'll put potato under it. I gotta look at how you spell potato so I can spell potato right, because I don't know how to spell potato. Mateo, potato. I want a Mateo Supreme. Potato Supreme. No, it's not a potato. It's a, what is it called? What are those things called? Like the potatoes where it's like all mushed up and you got sour cream on it and cheese. It's a baked potato. So a baked Mateo. And then so who is y'all's favorite artist right now? Who's everybody's favorite artist? I'm thinking music, but if you have an artist, like an actual artist that you admire, yeah, tell me who they are. Sir Mix-a-Lot. How the heck did you find out who Sir Mix-a-Lot was? Cat's Eye? Cool. I'm gonna put Sir Mix-a-Lot and Cat's Eye right here. Sir Mix a lot. I gotta see how his name is spelled. Okay, Mix a lot. I'm all right this. You can't even see it. So Mix a lot. And then it was Cat's Eye. I've never heard of Cat's Eye. Is that like what kind of music is that? I gotta watch out for this marker because it's like got this whole room fuming, and I'm like, anyways, we call Mateo Potato because we just call him by a nickname and we do potato. Got you. Cool. My mom and grandma. Or mashed potato. Mashed Mateo. Earl Bob. Ever make a Discord server? Got you. Okay. And you Pop. Okay, Pop. Oh, you did? Well, hey, thanks, Jade. I appreciate that. Dude, blocks. All I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna have to put this up soon because I'm telling you, man, the second I open this marker, it's just like bam everywhere. Thank you so much, Jade. I really do appreciate that. And I'm gonna do Pop for you. I don't know. I think you was wanting me to write Pop. Let me find some real estate. Like, I'm serious when I say this. I save all of these, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them, but I sincerely appreciate it. Anytime somebody subscribes or whatever, I always appreciate that, and will always, because like I was saying, I mean, the only thing that you really have in this world besides your loved ones and your health is time, and so when people spend time with you, that's an amazing thing, It really is. You're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jade. But I love the smell. It's not weird blocks. Like, it's the chemicals in these things. You got to be careful because, I think the chemicals in here, they're not, I don't know if they're, I guess they are, any chemical could be dangerous, maybe. But yeah, it's the smell is strange. I think it has something to do with like, maybe there's proteins in it or something that makes, it's like, can you do my friend? Yeah, Felix and D'Angelo, absolutely. I think I'm gonna get a new sheet. Let me put this here. Hold on one second. Let me get a new sheet. Okay. Man, those are both cool names. Whenever you have a name like Earl Bob, every name sounds cool. It's like y'all could have named me anything. You could have named me Franklin. You could have named me Casey. You could have named Earl Bob. Come on. Okay. D'Angelo. Anytime I meet somebody named D'Angelo, like their parents are serious. Okay, let's see. Angelo. Like, I can't imagine calling a little baby D'Angelo. It's such a powerful name. Can you imagine Earl Bob telling D'Angelo, go clean up your room? It's like he's gonna be like, dude, your name's Earl Bob. My name's D'Angelo. Who you think's gonna clean up this room? All right, and then Felix. Now I like Felix a lot. Felix is a really cool name. Okay, let's do this. I want y'all to tell me. Okay, let me read these messages, and I got a challenge for y'all. If you can't draw a horse, draw a unicorn and erase the horn. How to draw a unicorn is to draw a horse and add a horn. How to draw a horn Just draw a unicorn and erase a horn. Okay, a unicorn. Sure, I can draw that. I draw unicorns all the time. Actually, I've drawn a few for my daughter. Well, when I can when I have time, I can sit down and draw. That is so horrible. Okay. This unicorn looks like he's on a diet or something. All right, so oh yeah, here's the challenge. I want each of y'all to list the name you wish you was named. The name that I'm gonna write down for myself. I like this name a lot. I think that name right there is a smooth name. All right, tell me the names that you wish you was named. Like, what is what name was like whenever you was a kid? You was like, dang, I wish I was named that name. Or like now, I knew a girl that changed her name 4 times. She went from Carmen to Delilah to something else. I can't remember. Kira. Okay, that's a good name. That's a serious name. When I think of a person named Kira, I'm thinking like, man, if she gets mad, everybody's gonna know. I'm trying to draw some cute stuff now, which I'm horrible at. Brody. I like that name. Let me put that one here. Brody. Bob. Okay. Bob. Well, I guess I'll write Bob. Good old Bob. What's up, Terry? I'll write your name too, Terry. Let's see. Terry Q8W. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write everybody's name, Ear Bob. You ain't joking. Man, I cannot believe I wrote my name and wrote it as Ear Bob. I'm gonna make that into a clip. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna clip that. Okay, so I'm gonna write everybody's actual YouTube name on here. So I'm gonna start with Terry because that's when I saw her name for some reason. I was like, I think I'm gonna write that name. Then I'm gonna go down the list. Let's see, Terry Q8W. Q8W. And then popping back in for a few seconds before I leave again because it's like 1:40 a.m. and New York sleep schedule is wrecked this summer. I totally understand. All right, I'm going to put it's Kinsey because I'm writing everybody's actual YouTube name. Kinsey. Right on. Okay. And then Caprajimi. How do you have these names, Soldier, and you don't like having a favorite A favorite mafia movie. My favorite mafia movie is he's got to be Goodfellas. Oh wow. Okay, so let me put I'm getting names here. Let's see. It's a game. Oh, that's right. You told me that. Okay, I'm gonna put Sean and then Lockie as well. Oh, I spelled that wrong. You get a freebie. Look at you. Let me make sure I'm okay. Lockie. There we go. Man, ear bob. I mean, I don't think it's funny to everybody else, but I think that's pretty funny. If people in my family saw me write my name, and I literally am doing calligraphy live on YouTube, and I'm writing everybody's name, of course you do see I messed up Lockie's name already. So, and I can't draw a demon, nor can I draw a bubbling. I got busted out. But the thing is, I can't even write my own name. Ear Bob. Give me a break. All right, let me write these. Caporazimi. Regimi. Hey. Hey, let's go. How do Italians talk in New York? They're like, hey, Tommy, hey, Joey, hey, Jimmy, Jackie, Johnny, Joey, hey. Let's go get some coffee. Something like that. I think that's the Mexican flag, ain't it, Lydia? Let me see. Where was your name at? Oh, it was next to Sean, so I'll write Mexico next to Sean. Mexico. And then we got USA. Old Canada. Old Canada. Nyla, so my friends call me Nyla. Nyla. Interesting. What? So, let me write Nyla. South Korean. Yeah, we can write South Korea. Do you want South Korea or South Korean? I'll go ahead and write South. My first girlfriend, her family was from Seoul, South Korea. And she was from California. And I don't have enough room to write Korea right here. Okay, South Korean. Let me write it here. South Korean. And Mandeep. I'll write your name under that. Actually, I'm going to write it, well, let me write it here. Mandeep. There we go. All right, Mandeep, you've got South Korea. We've got Mexico, U.S., oh, Canada. Oh, I like Canada. That's cool. Let me quit for some Canadians coming here and thump me. So look at that unicorn. Isn't that the most gorgeous unicorn you ever saw? Here she is, the most beautiful unicorn in the world. Look at her tail. You can... Let's see, my teacher's from Canada. Okay, I'm going to be quiet about Canadians. I'm not going to say anything about Canadians. I've never met One of my bass players is from Canada. Dude is smart beyond years. All right, we've got some real estate here. Who wants it? Real estate here. What are those people called? They're the auctioneers. Sold. I'm feeling a name coming. I think it's gonna come right about. It didn't come. I'm gonna start doing some drum solos, y'all. Well, I can't get my pop. Hold on. We can talk about that, soldier. Yeah, I'll talk with you about that here in a few days, and maybe we can figure something out. I've never done that before, but I'm not against it. I'm playing a few Latin jazz bands, play percussion for them. You're good at drawing centers. Wait, is that like the centurion? Those little characters that are like half goat, centaur, Tony. You got it. Okay. Somebody claimed this land up here, and it was Tony via Lydia. Tony sounds like the kind of guy that's got things going. Hey. I'm sorry, Tony. There's a dehydrated unicorn in the same picture with your name. I apologize. Man, this is the most awful unicorn. Let me try to make this unicorn prettier. Let's give her a mane. Oh yeah, you draw centaurs, soldier. Maybe you can teach me how to draw. I'm not a person that's like, I know how to do everything perfect. Tony, okay. We'll put Tony all over this page. Tony, I think somebody likes you. And then, you know what I've realized? This horse has no butt. Okay, let's give it a rump. Try to pretty it up a little bit. Oh yeah? Well, yeah, if you want to, show me, then I'll definitely watch, take note. I'm gonna try to make this thing look right. Make it flow a little bit. So, what all of y'all's favorite like TV shows and stuff, or I don't know, What do y'all do for hobbies? I like to fish. I hunt whenever it's not death heat out. You make these cool masks. I have a date tomorrow. Well, cool, Lydia. I hope you have fun. I hope y'all do something fun. Like, where y'all gonna go? Y'all gonna go to like a lot of people here when they go on dates, they'll go like there's this place that has it's a place where you throw axes and oh, are they? I'm gonna check that out. Soldier, once his stream ends, I'm gonna definitely check that out. But Lydia, we have a place where like people go on a date and they go throw axes at these um, targets and stuff. It's kind of cool. And then sometimes people go get tattoos on dates. Going to eat is fun. Y'all gonna go get something to eat? What's your favorite place to eat at, Lydia? My favorite food is tacos. I ain't gonna lie. I ate tacos today. And I like I like Asian food, but I really like Japanese food. Like I make my own sushi. What was you in referencing that to with the you? I think I made it look a little better, don't y'all? That looks like a unicorn worth putting on your arm for a tattoo, right? I mean, y'all like it, don't you? You would put that on your arm, wouldn't you? And tell people it was a unicorn? Wouldn't you? Come on now, don't lie. I would not put that on my arm as a unicorn. I might put that on my arm as a donkey. Oh no, you wouldn't? He wouldn't. He wouldn't put it on his arm. Come on, man. Put it on your arm as a unicorn. Come on, bro. Baskin Robbins, that's what I'm talking about. Baskin Robbins are kind of weird because it's never hot nor cold in Baskin Robbins. I guarantee you, tomorrow when y'all go in there, let's see. Sorry I didn't say anything. There was a big spider in the bedroom. Yeah, man, spiders are not anything to play with. But I guarantee you, Lydia, whenever you go into Baskin Robbins tomorrow, it's not going to be cool nor hot. They keep it at just like the perfect level of no. There's no temperature. It's just I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. It's an ice cream place too. I think it's time that we put Tony's name down here again. I'm kind of missing writing that name, so I'm going to write it again. Krabby to seafood place, and it's so good. Crab, man. You know what I love watching? Those videos on YouTube where those guys in Asia are fishing on the sea. They come in with their catch and they cook the food right there on their little boat, and then they eat it and they scream at the. They'll like scream at the octopuses and slap them around while they're already cooked and their heads are like boinging everywhere. And then they like have scallops and shrimp and lobster and crab and all kind of vegetables, and then they put some ramen noodles in there and they pour all these different sauces in it and they cook it up and stir it up, and the stuff is in there live running crazy. And then they scream at the food while they eat it, and I'm like, bro, I need some of that food. I know, it's so good. I just want to live on this, like, on an island and just eat seafood for the rest of my life. Bro said he wasn't gonna put. He said he wasn't gonna put my unicorn on his arm. I told him, I said, bro, I made this for you, bro. It's for your arm. He said, oh, heck no. And see, that's when my feelings got hurt. Because I think that it's a good unicorn. I think that it's a really good unicorn. This is this guy named Dogface. He recorded that video of him drinking the ocean spray, and he was singing that song from Fleetwood Mac. He was riding on that skateboard. I gotta get something to make it pop. There we go. I guess y'all are getting tired. All right, here we go. Ear Bob Mafioso. Fancy. Let me try to write it fancy. Okay. Of course, I'm not as fancy as a lot of those people that are doing calligraphy. This is called Bob-igraphy. Earl calligraphy. Two-timeism. What you got, two-time? You got a name you want us to shout out? Two-time. I like that name. Two-timeism. What's up, two-time? Okay, yeah, we'll write their name. Haha. That's a pretty name. Haha. Is it haha or haha? And let me see. Two-time plus haha. Beautiful. And did you go to New York and like you're back from New York? One of my friends was talking about going to New York. Oh, one of my friends went to New York, and he was telling me that, now this is just his story, but he was telling me about he was up there when it was freezing cold, and that he had a, he had like a van, and this woman came up to the van, and it was like freezing outside, and she wanted to, she was like, "Can you please let me in? I'm freezing." And then he swore up and down that she was a vampire. Can you do Jennifer? It's my mom's. Absolutely, two-time. Absolutely. Can you do my friend Marco? Yep, I can do both of them. Hang on a second. Let's see here. I'll do his mom's name. Jennifer's a real pretty name. That's one of my friends' names. She's a very sweet person. Okay, let's do Jennifer. Jennifer. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look what I did. Stupid Earl Bob. Get it right. We're going to do that over. That didn't happen. Take two. Take two. All right. Wait, how do you spell Jennifer? Am I spelling it right? Hold on a second. I don't even know how to spell it. Hold on, I gotta. You gotta go to sleep box before you go. Okay, buddy. I'm going back to look how to spell Jennifer. Which I'm sorry. Okay, there's two N's and okay, cool. Jennifer, perfection. I told you I could do it, and then Lydia had a name too, Marco. All right, I'm gonna do Marco right, all capital letters, because Marco is the kind of guy that would have them in all capital. And see, Marco is a cool kind of guy. And that's why he gets the shades. And like he'll just do kind of half of a smile. But he don't smile too much because he's cool, but he can't show too much niceness, you know? Gotta keep it real. And he's not bald. Let's give him some hair. Marco. There we go. And then you go on Blocks Frigo. You gotta go, soldier. I understand. Well, I guess I'm gonna go too, and I will be on tomorrow night. It's been a real pleasure meeting with y'all and talking with y'all and everything. Thank y'all so much, and hope y'all have a great night.